Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Oh man guys, I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am to do this update. I'm like super fragilistic. Ahem. Excited. Back in September, I had made a video showcasing the games that I had in my collection which were holy grails. Two of which many in the Vita collecting community consider to be just that. That mean 1001 Spikes and 6 Vs. Yeah, I'm not gonna say VVVVV like I did last time. And if you missed that video where I talked about these games' histories and whatnot, I'll have a link in the description or at the end of this video where you can watch that video. But in a nutshell, they are promo copies which are believed to have roughly only around 25 to 50 copies existing in the entire world. Yeah, I think that qualifies in the realm of holy grails. But one of the common questions that I got in the comment section of that video was, are they legit? What's inside these cases? Not only just in the comment section, but again in the collecting community as well. And since these games are so rare, I have been hesitant to open them up myself. But I got contacted by our very own Matt Fox, who you may recall seeing on the end screens of these videos. He is a fellow collector and he too owns a copy of 1001 Spikes and 6 Vs. Unlike me though, he has a lot more self-control and actually opened his games. And he gave me permission to show you exclusive photos of what's inside those games right now. In fact, because both of these games are so rare and exclusive, not to mention extremely expensive, what you're about to see is probably the first time these have ever been showcased on YouTube, or maybe even overall. That's how epic this is gonna be. And I'll just say right off the bat here, one of the things that I was most shocked about this whole ordeal is that both of these games have reversible cover art. Alright, let's start off first with 1001 Spikes. As you're seeing right now, this game is 100% legit. There is a cartridge inside of these game cases. Looks pretty much like you'd expect. And he even gave us a very nice courtesy here of taking a picture of both the front and back of the cartridge, just to show its legitimacy. Here is the front cover, which is the default for all of the print runs. Ah, that hole in the corner, man. That's my only problem with promo copies, is having that hole in there. Why has my game been defiled? It feels like it kind of devalues the game, even though I know amongst a lot of collectors out there, they kind of consider it more authentic this way. But I guess everybody has their own viewpoint on it. So, this is the original cover art, but what does the reverse side look like? Ah, that's pretty cool. A very nice Japanese flair to it. And someone might correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks like a very familiar looking layout for the game. Is it the Famicom or something like that? I don't know. Something about this just looks extremely familiar to me. You got more of a chibi art style rocking here with a nice layout of colors. The only problem about using the reversible cover sites to these games, and I think this was probably pretty obvious, is because of said hole that is punched in the cover, because these are promos, it kind of makes the front covers look ugly because of this, at least in my opinion. I'd much rather have that in the back than in the front. But hey, what are you gonna do? These games are rare, so, you know, you're kind of just left with what you got. But I will say, this is a fantastic reversible cover art here. Now for 6 Vs. Here is the game cartridge for it, and for some odd reason it features an elephant? I'm not 100% sure exactly why this is. I haven't had a chance to play 6 Vs yet, so maybe somebody in the comment section can tell me why this is. Yeah, it's kind of weird. At the same time though, 100% legit as you're seeing. Here is the backside of said game, just to authenticate the whole authentication. But I know why you guys are really here for 6 Vs. Reversible cover art goodness! This is the default cover that I had showed in my previous video. And I'll just say, it's alright, I guess. I'm not really a huge fan of this cover art, to be quite honest. Not terrible, but it just leaves a lot to be desired. I know that the graphics in this game are a bit limited, so I guess they just had to make a cover art there with what they had, but yeah. Compared to the way the game looks on its reversible side though, this is where the epicness begins. Oh man, that looks way, way better. And is it just me, or are these characters chibi as well? I wonder what it is with Nicalis and putting all their games with reversible covers chibi. Is that just a thing, or I don't know. Oh, I get it. They have a chibi fetish. Now it all makes sense. And especially the back art. I absolutely adore the back art to this game. So much more vibrant and colorful. Plus a lot more pleasing to the eyes, I may add. Plus I like that whole crazy fun retro action that they put at the back. I'm old. Please let me have my moment in the retroness. But again, because this is a promo copy and there's a hole punched in it, it obscures a lot of the Nicalis logo in the front cover. For some reason, I feel very, very depressed right now. But still, I really wish Nicalis would have given this as the default cover art. What? What are you doing here, Nicalis? Why are you hiding all of your epicness in the back? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right. And for any peoples out there who are wondering how to acquire a copy of these games, well, we're still technically waiting for Nicalis to ever release these. They ain't promo copies for nothing. They have told us in the past that they're going to, but that was many, many years ago. And here we are, getting closer to the end of 2020, and these two games have still not yet surfaced. And people wonder why I drink so much root beer. Oh, and for any of you out there who have made it this far and have not yet seen that video where again I talk about these two games' histories, I will have a link on the screen right... wait for it. And now, the reason why I was so excited to do a follow-up video for this is because I absolutely love the historical value of the PlayStation Vita, and just gaming in general too. Seeing things that might have been, could have been, I think those two are the same thing. But wait, in this case, should have been. It has always fascinated me to a very high degree, so I just get excited with stuff like this. And I would love to know, do you get excited by stuff like this? Or do you find it as boring as watching the grass grow? And just how interesting do you find grass growing, by the way? Tell me down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Huge special thanks and shout out to Matt Fox for allowing me to use these photos in my video. You're a trooper, Max. I appreciate you, buddy. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Silica, Version Mystery, Juan N. Hermosillo, Eric DeWitt, Tasha Monty, Ronan Elganto, Gutter Drums, Himdall Imbert, Wendy K, David Ray, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, E-Rock, Pierre Sterner, Adam Theory, Skulshire Tugel TCG, BMF, Clayton Merlarkey, Joshua Williams, Jared Hadot, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Aaron Swanson, Rodrigo Vera, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, PS Vita S, Richard Cruz, Laurie Sweeney, Jelly, Mario Cruz, Larry Anderson, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Neo Arashi, and Milk Sama. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have various ways for you to accomplish this down there. Oh, and for the record, you don't have to tell me if you really do enjoy grass growing. I mean, you know, unless you really want to.